Alright, so the last welcome video is going to be about getting help. And this is one of the most important things in surviving a online uh, course. If you're struggling, if you struggle in the course, or if you have any questions, this is going to be crucial. If you need assistance after you have read the material in the textbook and watched the videos, so that's an important thing. Try to read over things and review before you reach out and get help. But the best way to get help is reach out to me, the instructor. For further details, watch this video. So you're watching the video. So this is how you need to get help. And this is how you should get a hold of me. This is like the number one way. And this is because most of the time you'll have questions from your homework, maybe a particular problem. So let's just say we'll go to week one, the week one assignment. And if we have a question about the week one assignment, say just question 2, and we click on message instructor about this question, there's that option on every single problem. Every single problem from every single assignment, meaning my open math assignment, you'll have this button down here, message instructor about this question. So if you're struggling on this question, you don't understand any part of this question, and you're confused, just click on message instructor about this question. And what's nice is it'll automatically email me, and I'll know exactly which question it is. I'll know who you are, so I'll know to look up your exact problem, maybe and I can see every single attempt you have, every single answer you've tried on every part of every problem. So if you could even ask, like, why did I miss this? I feel like I got my first attempt right, or my second attempt right, or something. And it could be that maybe it was due to a rounding error, and I can fix those sort of things if it's just a very minor rounding error. um, I'm not sure if that would be much of an issue. As long as you follow the instructions, you should get it right. But I can be kind of lenient about that. um, but mainly you should be reaching out to me before you used your last attempt, or even before you used your first attempt if you're confused. And send me a message and say, I understand this, after you've read the material and watched the videos that pertain to whatever you think you should have reviewed. And so anyways, yeah, I'll be able to see your problem, see what you're working on, and it'll say question about number 2 in week 1 assignment. Automatically give you that subject. And it's best to give a feedback like, help, I don't understand, part B or something like that. Just type that in. And now I've already sent myself a message just to see if it works right, and it did send it to myself. So you can send the message after you type something right here. Just type something in. Help, I need help with part B, and I'll know it's question 2 from week 1 assignment based on the subject. And you'll send that, and I'll show you what I received. So I'll be able to see something like this. So in my email, I'll see question about week number 2 in week 1 assignment. So I can then direct myself in here, and I can see help, I do not understand part B, and I'll know question about number 2 in week 1 assignment. I can see the problem you're working on, see what part B is. And so the next phase is for me to help you out. And typically with most math problems and statistics, it'll be somewhat technical. And so how I would help you out is in this blue area of the course. So notice that getting help discussions, that I'll open up a discussion thread based on the question you emailed me. So what's nice about this is you should not be nervous to reach out to me for help. You shouldn't be embarrassed from other students about posting something and asking for help, because other students won't know who submitted the question. I will know all the information, but the students will not know who submitted the question. And okay, so that was the week 1 assignment. So notice that every assignment has a forum. And so week 1 through 9, and then even the week 7 and 8 homework and week 9 homework. And I'll get into that in a moment. But so that was a week 1 question, and I'll add a new thread, and the subject will be problem 2. I'll enter something like that. And as you can see, I can make YouTube videos. And I'll just show you right now what I have the ability to do. And I have a virtual TI-83. Hold on one moment. I'm going to pull that up. Okay, yeah, all of a sudden I have all this other stuff open. But as you can see, I have a virtual calculator here. And I can show you how to do certain things if it involves a calculator, if it's something that's you know, mathematical. And I actually have this whiteboard open. I have a writing tablet. I can show you different things. Oh, I don't have my pen selected right now. Let's just choose this. Okay, and you know, I can show you different things, write stuff out, and work out some math, and you know, it might help you out. You know, it depends on what the question is. I can direct you to certain parts of certain videos that's already created, and just show you and make a quick video showing you where that's located. I can show you maybe a specific thing to look at from a textbook. I could even actually just work out the problem, depending on the question, the nature of the question, and then when I'm done, I'm gonna go back to the course. Hold on one moment. Okay, then after I'm done recording the video, and upload it to YouTube, I can then you know, go in here. I think I already had that up, but anyways, like I could say problem 2, and I could just say, hey, I made this video to help you out, give you some more direction, and so that's why it's really important to provide details of what you're struggling on, not just say, I need help with this problem. I mean, if it's the entire problem, that's fine, but specify that. Say, I don't understand anything from this problem after reviewing material or something. Or if you only have a question about a certain part of the problem, tell me that, and I can specifically address it. It's always best to give any details as much as possible, so I know what to address. And so that's how I can help you. And then I'll just submit something. Did that actually? I don't know if I actually submitted that. Post a thread. Oh, there we go. Oh, that showed up. Okay, well, anyways, no, I posted both of them. Anyways, you can click in here and view the message, and I'll, you know, provide feedback. And if you still have questions, you can reply. You can reply in here and say, I still understand this part, or, you know, and we can have some conversation here. And what's really nice is, first off, it's anonymous, at least the first part, by emailing me, by clicking on that button on the problem. But what's also nice is, is that it'll help out other students that may be struggling with the same thing. So you'll be helping other students by reaching out. Don't feel bad about reaching out to me if you have questions, because chances are if you have a question with something after reviewing the material, other people may have the same questions. So that's always good. And it'll keep it anonymous. It's a good idea to, oh yeah, I did actually make the option that you can post anonymously, so you can keep it anonymous through the whole time if you want. If you want to keep replying and say, hey, I don't understand this part, I don't understand this part. So anyways, and everyone has the same general question, so your problem 2 is going to be very similar to someone else's problem 2. It may be exactly the same. If it involves some numbers, it may have some slightly different numbers in the problem, but it's going to be the same general question. So, yeah. And the other thing, as mentioned, there's a week 7 and 8 homework and week 9 homework. How you ask questions, there's actually a button. So let's go to the week 7 and 8 homework. If you go to the Dropbox, actually, let's reattempt this. Okay, so this is what you'll usually see, and if you want to submit another document. And I should have mentioned this before, but if you submit something earlier in the week and you work on it again and you make some corrections, you could upload another file. It's okay to upload more than one file if you update your document before the due date. So anyways, notice that there's a message instructor about this question in the Dropbox. So if you have questions about like week 7 and 8 homework, go to the Dropbox and click on that, and you can message me and I'll know that it's about the homework, week 7 and 8 homework. And then you can say, hey, I don't understand this part of the homework. So anyways, that's how you get help. Similarly for the week 9 homework. And then and you may have noticed this on the top, but there's the general questions here. And you go ahead and go directly in here, or email me if you want to keep it anonymous. Actually, again, you can keep it anonymous in here. And if you post anything in here, it'll automatically email me. So that's what's really nice I like about this platform is whenever you ask a question, like in here, it'll automatically email me. In any of these, in this blue section, any of these threads will automatically email me. So I'll know right away if you're posting in here. And so you can get pretty quick feedback. I'm available a lot, so usually I'm responding pretty quickly to your questions. So it's a good way to get help from your instructor through this process I mentioned. So let me know if you have any concerns. I really want you to use this when needed. But again, don't just go directly into this and ask questions without reviewing the material first. So let me know if you have any concerns.